Just arrived at my old house on my new electric scooter, my dad's. This is my old house. This is where our living room used to be. Dad's out there doing a side job at our old house. Backyard, we had this tetherball thing I'd always climb. The pool. The old everything. This old bathroom I used to get ready in before I went to school. I remember coming over here, laying on the floor with a pillow, trying to go back to sleep when I had to go to school. This was our old kitchen, our pantry. This is our old house. We haven't been here in like 7 years. And my dad was called back by our nice landlords to do a side job real quick. Here's the old guest bedroom that we usually store stuff in. This is our old garage. Oh wait, I gotta make sure I lock that. There we go. And then show you the backyard after I show you where we used to sleep. This is my little brother's old room. He used to get the best view. His TV right here, his dresser, his bed would be switched around all the time. We'd switch it around, mix it up a little. It's my mom's old room. Can't go on the balcony, it's not safe. My mom's old bathroom, the toilet, shower. This is my mom's old closet. You know, when I got older, or should I say when I was younger, all this was way bigger because I was really small. This was like our playroom. We'd have all our toys and stuff here. My brother's old room. He got a good view too. Even though I didn't have a good view of like the whole house, like the front of it, I loved my view because it was in the backyard with all the beautiful plants and stuff that have been removed since then. Anyways, back to my statement. Everything is so small now that I'm older. Everything to me when I was younger was really big. Like, it was insane. Like, I remember these, to me, were up here. When in reality, they were down there. And then, my old room. Oh my god. It feels so weird being here. It feels really weird. Here's my old closet. Oh god, I remember this. It would get stuck at some points. This is my room. I used to have my bed right here. And I had my dresser right here. All right here. And then I had TV right here at the cord. Then I had little toys, stuff right here that I don't probably even have anymore. I have a little box full of old keepsake toys that like I'm probably gonna get rid of. And then this was the thing I remember getting one of those little army guys that has like the little parachute and throwing it off in here, going all the way back down, picking it up and doing it over and over and over and over and over. Never got old. Now, go to the backyard. Also, I'm filming this for my mom, who is at home sick. And yes, it's not coronavirus. Everybody calm down. And then this is our old backyard. There's our waterfall. This is actually a jacuzzi, but we used it as a pool at some points. And then here, these little fruits, stuff we pick. I had a birdhouse there. That used to be covered in ants. They cleaned it up. This house is looking way nicer. They used to have orange trees. They still do, but like they used to be way overgrown. And here's this tetherball thing we removed a long time ago. It was just this pole that we used for a lot of things like parties and stuff. We'd have all kinds of like outdoor little, like those little toy jeeps that kids go on. We'd have all kinds of stuff like that. And then there's the balcony. There's my room right there. I love that room. Then here are some of the bigger fruits, the deck and everything. There's the bee thing to catch all the bees. Man, it feels so weird being here. Oh, and there's our old chandelier. I used to play with my toys. I don't really play with toys anymore though. But I used to think that each light that was on, because some lights would like flicker out a bunch of times, so you'd have to change them. But every light that was on, I would always say like, "Oh, it's a portal." It's like a thing of portals that you hop into and stuff. But child's imagination dies when you go to middle school. And then this is the front yard. We had a lot of garden stuff here. There was grass, and it's kind of all ruined now, but I think they're revamping, so it'll look better. And we had a bunch of stuff there, all kinds of plants. This was all grass. I used to play all the time here. Then this tree, oh my goodness. This tree was the best. I used to climb this tree all the time. All the freaking time. And my mom would always be like, "Down, Isaiah!" And there was all kinds of stuff. Like, I used to put bird trees up there. I used to put books, secretly put books like as platforms, create all kinds of like houses and stuff. There's the garage. Then that's the side. There's our whole neighborhood. Our friend Chrissy used to live across the street. There's our old friend neighbor lives right here, Alicia, and then her grandma lives right there. And then we have access to the lake. And there's our mailboxes. We come up here all the time to get our mailboxes. And then all these little fruits and stuff, I'd always pick them off and then create little lines of dirt. Then I put them in there and make it look like a little farm, like they were growing. Man, old memories. Then you have Jonathan's window, old window. We used to get all kinds of birds up there. Anyways, I know some of this stuff, you're kind of like, what? But this house really meant a lot to me. And also, I forgot to mention, this whole floor wasn't here. It was all carpet. We had our TV, our couches. Oh God, and then there was always a weird tradition I had during New Year's. We'd kind of have a New Year's party here every year. Even when we didn't, I'd come with a blanket, sit right here next to the warm fire, and chew on ice. I know it sounds weird. I'd have a drink of water and then all the ice in it. I'd chew it and I'd eat it. And I don't know what it was. The coolness of, the ice and the water going through my body and the heat of the fireplace, but it literally felt like I was in a jacuzzi. It was really weird. Here's the waterfall. It's running. Ah, this house. So many memories in it. Sadly, one of our cats passed away. His name is Toulouse. Right here in this spot. It's sad. We loved him. And then we got, or should I say, I secretly, there was this birthday party we went to that was themed, like carnival and stuff. There was an actual game where I sat, and you know where they have to like aim for the shot, and then where you sit falls, and then you fall into the water. Oh, that was the best. Anyways, what I was saying was, my mom told me do not win a fish over there because they actually had these tiny little fish, goldfish, all kinds of one. And I took one of the balls anyway, threw it, and I won a fish. So when I got the fish, right as we were about to leave, I was like, "Oh yeah, I have a fish in my hands." And they're like, "What?" And we brought it home. We went and got little stuff for it, little pellets and stuff. And we got a little bowl and stuff. And remember how I said I had like a dresser thing here? It was more of a piece to a bunk bed. You know those bunk beds that have like desks for one of the things, I had that right here. It was an old wooden one. We got rid of those a long time ago in the new house. But yeah, this freaking fish was right here in the in the, in the little desk thing, and I had always had to keep my door shut. Sadly, he only lived for 3 days because the day before he died, we were going to spend the night at my grandma's, and she lives in like over Orange County, and we're in Lake Elsinore. So freaking, I fed him a bunch of food, and then I came back, and he was, he passed away. I called him Isaiah Jr., and I was really stupid and childish, but hey, I was a child, so childs do. And basically, I didn't know if overfeeding him killed him or if just him being a fish that doesn't last long killed him. So I was like, oh no. And I was really weird as a kid, so I said, why don't we feed the fish to the cats as like a cremation thing? And my mom's like, what are you talking about? And I always look back on that and be like, what was I talking about? And then, we had to flush him down the toilet. I had a memorial. I put flowers in there. I cried a little bit. I was still young. I kind of understood death, but not like, it's never coming back. It was, that young, you didn't really know what death was until somebody died, and then you mourn, and then you know really what death is. You didn't really understand it. They'd be gone, and they'd say, oh, they're in heaven or something. And you just didn't understand it, but then you lose like a family member, and you're like, oh, wow, this is totally different. You know what I mean? Kind of didn't understand it. But, this is it. This is the house. And, hopefully, I'm gonna upload this. Well, not hopefully I'm gonna upload this, but I meant like, hopefully my mom's better so I can upload this and show her. And it's not really an illness. I'm not saying like sick as in like fever sick. I'm saying as in like her heart was kind of beating really fast and she had to go to the ER last night. We had to get up at like 3. But wow, I forgot the view from here. I could looked at it a brief second earlier, but there's a whole view of the mountains and then the hold on. And then the house is way over there. And somewhere over there, like right there. I don't know if you can kind of see. This is where the skate park was, and you'd go there all the time. And there's the lake out there. Anyways, just wanted to show you guys my house and also make this video for my mom and show her how much I love this house because it was the best. It really was. It really was the best. And I hope you guys enjoyed like a little memory or whatever. You know, look back on what my life was. And I didn't start this channel 3 years after we moved into our old house. So it's not like you could go back on my YouTube channel and be like, I remember this room. You really can't. That's why I wanted to show you guys. But hope you guys stayed till the end. You know, just to, you know how that YouTube pleading for likes and stuff is. I don't really do that. Whoever sees it. Not one of those big shot YouTubers who are like, oh yeah, give me 1,000,000 likes and we'll do this. Nope, I'm doing it whether we have likes or not. Bye.